Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk all about quiet vintage designer handbags. So this is kind of part two of my previous video. My previous one was quiet contemporary handbags. So looking at brands like Coach and Longchamp, more affordable kind of designer brands, and looking at their quiet luxury kind of handbag styles. So you've probably heard about the quiet luxury trend. There are so many segues of which path you can go down to interpret what quiet luxury actually means. But I just talk a little more about just minimal styles really. But today is all about vintage designer handbags. So if you're new to my channel and you've just stumbled across me, it's so lovely to have you here. I upload twice a week and my main content is revolved around sustainable fashion, a capsule wardrobe and vintage designer handbags, where I buy them from, styles that I think are trending, and any kind of hidden gems that I come across for a really great price. I will always be sharing them with you guys. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do. It helps me out so much. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Your support does not go unnoticed. I read every single one of your guys' comments. I reply to every single one. So if you haven't yet commented on any of my videos, make sure you do, because I always love to have a chat with you guys in the comments below. So basically, today I'm going to run through 4 brands, and I've got a few styles from each brand, a couple of which I actually have in front of me, a couple of styles of bags. So the first brand, I'm just going to get straight into it. So the first brand I want to talk about is Gucci. Now I have 4 vintage styles to share with you guys, 2 of which are sitting in front of me, and all of them have a bamboo handle. Now the reason why I love the bamboo handled bags is because there's so many affordable ones on the pre-love market. So if you are thinking of adding a vintage Gucci bag with a bamboo handle to your collection, I would be doing it sooner rather than later, because a lot of these styles they have done a re-edition of. So yeah, I don't know how long you're going to be able to snap those up at such a good price. So the first one I wanted to show you is the beautiful vintage Gucci Diana tote. I restored this one myself. It was in literally perfect condition. You can see there's slight warping going on the leather, but that was due to my own fault because I restored this bag and I did get the leather a little bit wet. But if I had my time over, that wouldn't happen because I would have been more careful. But basically, I purchased this bag off eBay for 350 Australian dollars, which I think is probably only around 300 US dollars, and it had a sticky interior. A lot of this style bag has a peeling sticky interior, but you can fix it quite easily. I'll leave that video link somewhere around here or down below on how I did that step by step. So now it is all completely fixed. It is such a great work bag. I love how structured it is. I believe this was just called the Gucci Bamboo Tote until Lady Diana wore it, and then they changed the name to the Gucci Diana Tote. So you've got the beautiful bamboo handles and gold hardware, and the reason why I have this handle shaper on here, it's actually just a dog collar for like $8 off eBay, is because the bamboo over time does start to kind of expand, and it causes a lot of stress on these leather kind of tabs here. So that is why in the re-editions you will see a neon strap on the handles of these bags. I mean, you can, if you wanted to have a neon strap. There are, I'm sure on Amazon as well as eBay, there are plenty of neon dog collars that you could use. However, I just went for black with gold hardware because it was quite subtle, and yeah, it did actually add a little more hardware, which was quite nice. So absolutely love this bag, very affordable right now, and definitely in line with the whole quiet luxury. The next style is the beautiful vintage Gucci backpack with the bamboo handle. Now this is my latest designer purchase, and guys, I have been using this every day since I got it, and I haven't changed out of it yet because I just love it so much. It's a beautiful soft kind of buttery leather. You've got the little bamboo detailing here to access this front pocket. This front pocket is so good for AirPods, sanitizer, lip balms, anything that you need quick access to. And then there's just no branding on it at all. You've just got the bamboo details. So again, I bought a smaller kind of dog collar for this strap up here, because I'll link the dog collars below, but there's all different sizes. So of course I went a smaller size for this bag, but this one I think I purchased for 400 Australian dollars off eBay, and the reason why I paid 400 was because it and you guys might think that that's cheap, but in comparison there were some really affordable ones on there. But this one actually came with all the little cards, like Gucci cards, and the original dust bag and everything. So yeah, I absolutely love this bag, no complaints at all. And if you know, you know, but a lot of people would not know that this is a Gucci bag. The only thing that says Gucci is literally like these little bits of hardware here that say Gucci around it, and then inside there's obviously the Gucci tag. So absolutely love this backpack. They come in so many different leather colors and also a lot of suedes, and there's also a bigger size. So I personally think that the larger size would be a perfect uni bag or a nappy bag if you're a mum. Now the next style, I'll just insert a photo because I don't actually own it, and it is this beautiful, I believe it's called the Vintage Gucci two-way bag. It's got the bamboo handle, so that's if you wanted to use the bag in either the crook of your arm or on your shoulder, you can use the bamboo handle. But then it also has a removable leather crossbody strap, so if you're someone who prefers to wear it crossbody, you can do that as well. I think this is such a great bag, especially because it does have that removable strap. That is so rare for vintage bags. I swear a lot of them don't have that ability. And then again, you've got the beautiful same kind of leather as this. It's that beautiful buttery soft leather. These also come in different colors, and if you are someone who likes a medium-sized bag and you like to carry things like a water bottle or your keep cup or anything kind of larger, this would be perfect. It's not quite the size of the Gucci Diana tote, but it's definitely not a small bag. But they're so affordable. I think you can probably get one for around $200 if you really had a good look. So absolutely love that bag. Very much no branding on it, very subtle, and just a really classic style. Now the last style I wanted to share with you is definitely not as affordable as the others. They have done a re-edition of this bag, so I'll find the name for you guys and insert it on the screen. But you can still find them secondhand and definitely much cheaper than going brand new. And this is definitely more of an evening bag, I would say, because it's quite small. You've got the twist bamboo mechanism on the front to access the bag, and then you've got the cute little bamboo handle on the top. So I really love that bag. All of these styles I love so much. Just jump on Vestiaire Collective or eBay and type in vintage Gucci bamboo and a bunch of bags will pop up. You guys will be in shock at what some of these bags are retailing for. And like I said, if you see one that you really like, it's a great color, it's in good condition, but the interior is either sticky or peeling, definitely watch that video of me restoring the bag, and after you watch it, see if you feel confident enough to do it as well, because like I said, you can save yourself so much money and have a really good bag at the end of it. Now the next bag I wanted to talk about is of course Celine, because there are still some beautiful vintage Celine bags on the pre-love market at such a great price. They've always had quite a beautiful minimal kind of sleek style. I love Celine. Even their monogramming is quite subtle. So the first one I wanted to show you, because I've seen these bags a lot on the pre-love market, and they're these beautiful kind of mini satchel bags, very similar to the Hermes or the Celine Triomphe bag, but you'll see them with the classic Celine logo with the horse and carriage. So I've seen a few of these. They do come in different leathers and different kind of canvases, but in particular I love the black ones. These ones do retail for quite a lot. I haven't yet come across one that's under kind of $500, but it's definitely a beautiful style, and if you are someone that is looking at one of these bags and you're willing to spend around the $1,000 mark, you'll definitely be able to find one. The next style I actually just came across on Vestiaire. So guys, I went on Vestiaire Collective and I typed in Celine, and then you can select in the filters vintage, and then I hit the color black because all of my handbags are black. I love black handbags. I do have some other brown monogram ones, but the ones I use most are black. And there were so many beautiful vintage Celine handbags that popped up at such a great price. So this one here in particular I really loved. It's more of a bucket bag style. And guys, you wouldn't even know that that's vintage, and again, very, very subtle branding. I think it just on the hardware says Celine, but other than that, very, very subtle. Now the next style I want to show you, I believe it's called the Vintage Celine Clasp Bag. I don't know what its technical name is. If you guys know, definitely leave it in the comments below. But if you type in Celine clasp bag on like Vestiaire Collective or anything, this bag should come up. It is such a beautiful style, very sleek. It only just says Celine in very small writing in the top center. Angelina Jolie has been seen wearing this bag. Brittany Bathgate, who I follow on both Instagram and on YouTube, she is like my fashion inspo. She has this bag, and yeah, it's just so stunning, so classic. And if I was looking for a Celine bag and had around $1,000 to spend, that is definitely the one I would go for. And they do come in other colors as well. And then the last bag I wanted to show you is actually a Celine bucket bag. Now, I've actually owned this bag, a vintage version, but in the monogram, and it was such a great bag because it's not as big as the Louis Vuitton Noé GM bag, but not as small as the Petite Noé. It's kind of in the mid-range, and it doesn't have as big of a base. Like, it's not a square base, it's more of a rectangle, so it sits kind of closer to your body. So I absolutely love this bag. Again, you can find a lot of monogram versions of this bag, but I came across the black on Vestiaire Collective and fell in love with it. I will of course try and link all of these bags down below, or ones that are similar, and I'm hoping that you can kind of follow these links and then you can kind of see what to search and then go from there. Because guys, with vintage bags, it's not like, you know, me recommending a brand new bag where I just link you straight to the website and it's right there. It's so hard to kind of show you guys where I'm finding them, but you just have to be using kind of the right naming convention in the search engine. So that is Celine. Absolutely love it. Like I said, just look up vintage Celine on Vestiaire Collective, get a few ideas. Always be checking eBay as well, because there are some bargains on there. Now, the next brand I wanted to talk about is Louis Vuitton, and in particular I'm going to be talking all about epi leather, because a lot of epi leather bags have like no branding on them at all, so definitely more of that minimal style, which I love. And epi leather is so durable. It also comes in multiple colors, I think black, red, yellow, blue, green. They also have a beautiful caramelly kind of color. So yeah, there's definitely a color to suit everyone. So the first one I wanted to mention is the beautiful little pochette. So if you're someone who's looking for a smaller kind of bag, or you're a mini bag person, this would be great. And again, you can get them for quite a good price. Like I said, come in multiple colors, so I'll link some of those below. Now, the next style I want to share with you is called the Louis Vuitton St. Jacques bag. I think that's what it's called, and you can get them with either a longer shoulder strap or a short one, so depending on how you want to wear it. Again, it comes in all the different epi leathers. I think this would be such a great durable bag, and it does come in different sizes. So if you're someone who likes a larger bag or a smaller bag, I just really love this whole silhouette right now, the triangular kind of style. It's very in, and those bags are quite affordable, and there's quite a few of them on the pre-love market, so I'll link what I can below. The next one is, of course, would it be a video without me mentioning my stunning Noé bag. So this is the Louis Vuitton Noé in the GM size in the black epi leather. This is like my favorite bag in my collection. So yeah, like no branding at all. If you know, you know, but the only Louis Vuitton branding is just a little embossed logo there, which you can hardly see. So absolutely love this bag. I am so glad I bought this when I did, and I'm so glad a lot of you guys did as well. By far, the most comments I get on my videos and the most messages that I get from you guys, you're all adding a Noé to your collection, and guys, thank God we did, because they are going up in price rapidly. And I think this bag I got for around $400, and I don't think you can get this now for like under $800. So really stoked with that. Such a classic bag. No complaints at all. Now, the last style I wanted to talk about from Louis Vuitton is, again, an epi leather. They're all epi leather. Is a Speedy. So I think a Speedy 25 in black epi leather is just so adorable, and these are quite expensive though. They're kind of similar to the Noé bag, so I've always got my eye out for one. But if you are looking for, you love the Speedy kind of Boston bag style, but you don't want the monogram or the damier bean print, I think that's how you pronounce it, definitely look at the epi leather styles. Again, they come in all different colors, and very durable and very subtle as well. Now, the last brand I wanted to talk about is, of course, YSL. Now, this brand shocked me the most because there were so many minimal vintage bags from YSL at such a great price. So jump on Vestiaire Collective, type in YSL bag, select vintage, and see what pops up. A few different styles I'm going to share with you. So this first one is definitely reminiscent of like a little Chanel bag. It's got a beautiful gold chain. It's got the quilting, the chevron style. I'm pretty sure this one was only a couple of $100 and still in beautiful condition. The next style I really liked as well is very similar to that satchel kind of style. Again, a shoulder bag. This one definitely you could wear more casually, but the only way you would really know that it's YSL is because the stitching detailing is kind of like a Y, which a lot of their bags have. I don't know, I've just seen that across a lot of their vintage bags, so I don't know if that's meant to be a Y or if it's just a coincidence, but I thought that bag was really beautiful. Another vintage style I came across is a bucket. I swear I include a bucket bag for every brand because I just love bucket bags. But I came across this one. It is a vintage YSL little bucket bag. You've got a little handle and then it's removable as well, and then you've got the shoulder strap. So I just fell in love with this bag. Very, very affordable. And then the last one looked a little bit like a doctor's an old school doctor's bag, and it's got this beautiful black croc leather. So I absolutely love that bag. They are just 4 styles that I came across and picked out, but there were so many more. There were pages of them, all really good prices. I think all of those bags were under $500. So all I can say is before you make your next handbag purchase, whether it's a contemporary brand, this is the thing, the reason why I don't have a lot of contemporary brands in my collection is because if I went to Coach and spent $500 on a brand new Coach bag, if I spent $500 on a beautiful vintage designer one like Celine or YSL, I can get something really different and that no one else has. So that's what I kind of find myself doing. As much as I love contemporary bags, and I think there's so many beautiful ones, I just find when it actually comes to that decision and I'm about to make that transaction, I always have a quick look on the vintage market, and I always find something a little bit more unique and more from a designer brand. Not that designer brands are better, but I don't know, that's just what I found. So definitely take a look at the links I've provided below. Have fun browsing Vestiaire Collective. Like I said, there's Vestiaire Collective, eBay, Depop, Vinted, so many different platforms that you can look at pre-loved designer handbags. So honestly guys, the world is your oyster. I am sure there are so many beautiful vintage designer handbags out there, and because of this whole minimal trend, there's just so many available at such a good price. So if you guys know of any vintage designer bags that have more of that minimal, quiet luxury kind of style, let us know in the comments below so we can take a look at those as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it informative, or I hope that I was able to share with you any styles that you haven't kind of come across or heard of before. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, I do upload twice a week, and I love to hear your guys' feedback as to what you want to see from me. I feel like I'm almost ready to do another Depop haul video. I did one recently and you guys seem to really like it, and I feel like I almost have enough stuff to do another video. I have been finding some absolute bargains on Depop from some really beautiful brands. And if you guys would like a part 2 to this video, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do that. I wasn't going to do a quiet luxury handbag video on newer styles because I'm just not... I feel like there's other YouTubers that are better equipped in that area because I don't buy designer bags brand new. I don't know a lot of new styles, and yeah, you're probably better off heading to their channels to watch that. But when it comes to vintage or secondhand, I am all about it. So anyway guys, enough rambling. I'll close off this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.